Take some performance-enhancing antihistamines. That way I'll get nice and sleepy. They make good choices and good decisions. Alright, let's re-earn our asterisks here. Awaken, wizard. Long have you wandered amongst the stars, and now you must sell supplements. I want to do self-enchantments. Now that I've seen something, I hadn't really looked at all the spells, including like returning spells, obviously. I didn't realize that we've removed the limitations on Nightmare Aura. Discord pings. Oh man, take a quick look at. Nice. Wait a minute. Where are these Discord pings at? Re-ping me. Ping me anew. Ping me fresh. That's sick, yeah. Alias was messing around with it yesterday. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We removed the, like, doesn't say it can't get more damage, right? I mean, it doesn't have a damage attribute, but can we? Can we make it do more damage? I hope we can. Either way, demon form is so neat that, like, doing a bunch of self-enchantment seems like it would be a fun time. Given that it doesn't say we can't scale it up, I think we'll be able to cheat it up. Either way, there's other fun stuff in here now. Stack type, replace. Nightmare Aura deals an additional ice hit. Summon a wave of ravens. Fixed it too? Damn it! Crap. When he was doing this one, I was only half in there, and someone in chat's like, you need to raise your damage on it. And I was like, you can do that now? Well, that's what I get for only half being in the room. Add some radius. I do like slumbering, though. Either way, it'd be fun to do something where... like, we've messed around with demon form, casting all of our other self-targets, but... Oh, thank you, Deepsis. That's why! I was looking in my Discord, I'm like, I don't see any pings. Did I look at this and forget? There we are. Boop doop boop doop. The shaken box. Ah, very good. What lies within? Well done. I like it. Agitated superposition. It's beautiful. What's going on, Mud? If you mouse over the filters in the HSOP. Oh. in the shop. Ooh, hell yeah, look at that. Already a big upgrade. I like it. Ah, that's the good stuff. Individual filters, too. You can shift click or shift key to do different filtering. Hotkeys. Left, shift, and F. Interesting. Minion damage, minion duration, minion health, minion summoning, number of summons. I like it. I like it a lot. Ah, this is very helpful. Yeah. Nothing with range? Now you can find mithril ore targets by searching for things with the damage attribute. Exactly. Very handy. Yeah, they don't have range, they have range bonus. Understood. Understood. I like it. I like it a lot. So I like eyeball spells or self-enchantments, obviously, but if we could just grab a couple of spell points, which we definitely can. Yeah. Blue, what's going on? Your word hint is... I have not done this to my car in a long time. Probably too easy of a hint. Future. I haven't shaved my car in a long time. You're right. You're right. Has to be something I've done at least once. What am I gonna want? Validated. Valet. Someone in there was very close. Put it out there. So duration and number of summons are our big boys. And now we have the power to do it. Number of summons. Oh, of course, of course. This is going to show me not the kind of number of summons we want. This is equipment with the attribute number of summons. Shift click. All right, shift click. Yeah. All right. You reached level 20 today? Well done, Tolus. I believed in you. Active filters. Bonuses. Number of summons. Banner of the Horde is probably our best one to go for. Let's just throw that on the list. And then minion damage. Except again, we want to shift click minion damage. Don't mind me. Attributes. Minion damage. But now that you've learned it, you're good to go. Are you able to search for things that produce living entities? I imagine so. The shift click is nice. It's very nice. Another pachyderm run. This is going to be a number of self-enchantments, but this is our cheapest one to start with. Wolf cannon. So, we just want enchantment, ideally. Enchantment spells and equipment gain minion damage. So, Monkey Skull Amulet would be nice. Duration's gonna be another big one. Like, we want some minion damage, because we are gonna be generating some minions. Blood Conjuration's probably our Yeah, a nice flat 6 damage. I like that. Throw that on our list. Imp Swarm. That is a self-enchantment. Like, I want to hire somebody, and I want to just, like, demon form myself and see what happens to my hired help. Oh. In my zeal to get started, I forgot to empty the bladder of my coffee, so we might have a bathroom trip coming up soon. Demon Fang. 777, number of the gamble. What's going on? Why are you gambling so much? Come on. How you doing, Tom? Feeling better? How are you? I know you've been sick. We got my duration. No, we have a number of summons. I just want duration now. Nice duration. Are you involved in development? I am but a playtester. The developer is Opportunity Drive above you in chat. I just really like the game. I like it a lot. I'm in the credits. I'll never shut up about that. Like, yeah, I'm in the Rift Wizard credits. Yeah, I'm in there. Wanted to do my last run again, but able to finish it. Don't worry, only a few weeks away, right? Almost there. We're on our way. How do I become not dog shit at this game? I have a series of videos that you can follow, my friend. It's like crack, it really is. The bladder of my coffee, my brain was like, why does your coffee have a bladder? Where do you keep your coffee, Brian? It's best to keep it right in your bladder. For Rift Wizard 2. I have also for Rift Wizard 3 now, thank you very much. The bot will poop out a link sooner or later. And for those of you in the YouTube chat, I'm gonna try and figure out how to make, if not the same bot, a bot available for you. Streamlabs chatbot has like these buttons for YouTube and you click them and nothing happens. It's like, why? Time Lord staff is really good. I might just go with a nice Time Lord staff. Three duration. Stream Elements, I believe, died. So this is my wish list. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Well, I need 2 A's. There's 2 A's. Orcs and Firebombers, not too bad. We want to be where all the spawners are, right here, I think. Stampede form is not an arcane spell, sadly. Dispersion Field, Nightmare Aura. We might grab Nightmare Aura. Before we pick that up. Another word hint you desire? Alright, alright. Your first one was, I haven't done this to my car recently. Your second hint is, the word is in the past tense. Ba, 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 ba. 2 extra casts with 2 duration be better? Yes! But this one applies to all equipment. So if I want to start with, like, Time Striders, I don't have to worry about the fact that Time Striders isn't an enchantment spell. So it'll affect my Time Striders. I was just looking for something nice and broad. Nice and broad. I'm worried we don't have,
You always remember what to do whenever anyone says this.
That'll do it. I hit the wrong button! Haha, go get them, boys! They took 2 word hints. Couldn't have been that easy. So eager to press the letter A. This might be nice to craft into a chalice as well. Who could afford the luxury of washing their car? Hence why it hasn't happened in a while. Poor car out there, all dirty. Dry cleaning. That's called rain. I just let it rain on the car. We're in the gross period of time where it's just pollen constantly, so my car is green until it rains. Ugh. Sometimes I take my car to the wash on a Tuesday because the car wash is a deal where if you don't have an account, you can get their top wash for the bottom price. Just to listen to our high schooler pitch the pitch. They know me now, so we skipped the pitch. What? No, you have to get that pitch every time. I'm calling shenanigans. You're cheating. That's just not fair. I'm just debating the merits of upgrading versus taking a new spell at the moment. We know it has to be an arcane one. Like, arcane warding is so nice, but it won't make much of a difference if we still only have 2 casts of Stampede form. Whereas Nightmare Aura will start doing damage for us. There we go, now we have 3 casts. Infinite washes. We do need 2 Cs for the Warlord Helm or the Banner of the Horde, either one. Infinite washes, nice. Must be fucking. Oh, this is kind of a lame spot for these guys. But we'll make it work. Oh, right. I need a Nightmare Aura first and then Stampede. Whoopsies. Order's important. Order's important. Broken stopwatch. Oh my. Now we're cooking. Ho ho. Just drive the car to the ocean. Then you get all the washes you ever want and then some. I like the way you think. That's like on par with you blow your car up, you never have to wash it again, right? Arbiters are scary. So Typhoid Staff with Broken Stopwatch is going to be pretty swell. Broken Stopwatch, for those that don't know, if you craft something with a duration attribute... Damn it! Time Lord Staff has a bonus, not an attribute. We might have to grab a different piece of equipment for it. Either way, that +3 duration's pretty sweet. When's Death Stranding 2? Whenever it happens. Despite the bold claims I make about knowing the future, I in fact don't know what's going to happen. Gain the metallic tag. I have 4 spell points. Might go with a nice slumbering aura. I think that'd be fun. No reason to land on the thing, but I do want to murder this man as quickly as possible. Don't have to worry about fire spells. We can get charges back. Additionally, I think my volume is a little on the high end. Yeah, put him to sleep and then a stampede of elements. Won't see the end of anything for months now that he has Rift Wizard 3. Don't worry, don't worry. I don't want to, like, burn out. Like, we're in the initial dizzying high of getting access to the game. Then we'll kind of taper a little bit, and then it'll enter early access, so we'll have another, like, huge spike. We'll get back to splitting our streams between 2 games, and sometimes even 3. When I'm good and ready. I still think I want to take him out fast. Like, that healing for 10 every turn is a bummer. Yeah, split between all the different Rift Wizards. It is true, we do need to get back into our fortress. Curious to see what new spells we add to the final version. Me too. And like where different upgrades will go. Yeah. We'll grab a little bonus damage right away. Maybe not right away, because I do want to save my A. Guess we could throw the charge cog in here. There is something I want to do with the charge cog, but we can get another charge cog, right? But that damage boost will be helpful. Slumbering aura. Go to sleep. Yeah, nap. Alright, there's one more spawner down there I would love to take out. Get him, boss! Okay. Just tease me, don't let me play it. Try and do an entire builds around sleep? Yes! That's on my list as well. Sitting in the chair voluntarily. Alright, we want something with the spell duration attribute. What about what we can afford, right? Huh. These are the only things I could clock at the moment. I'm not getting blue-balled with any run at 19 anymore. Done the Artificer build yet? Like, all equipment? Not yet. That is still on my list. Or if you're talking about the challenge run? The Archmage Trial. I have the C's. I think I want to just grab a nice letter E for myself. I think it is totally worth landing directly on the runic fetish and then putting everyone to sleep. All these things will have shared pain? Oh my. Woof. Where'd my elephants go? Only one rocket remains. Aurora still has 6 more turns. I think before I do it, I will make my Time Lord staff. Yeah, it was nice for the shared damage because we clearly got everything out of the way, but now we have to deal with this. With only one more Stampede form. But we have plenty of spell points on the floor. We can get up to 4. I just need to take this out. How many turns you? 9. Am I better off going left? No, this is the better direction. So let's make our Time Lord. Hold on. Now that we need more Stampede, we might actually want to worry about number of casts first. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da. Yeah, we'll do this one first. Go, my child! Not yet. Go, my children! That is some range. Okay, okay. I might actually just grab, Arcane Warding here. That will let me get close enough to Stampede form again without having to worry about the other problems. So let's take our... You know what, I'm just gonna do it right now, because that was about to happen. Sleep! Get him, boys! Teach him a damn lesson. Yeah, mess him up. Just a bunch of elephants killing flies. Normal stuff. Don't worry about it. Beauteous. Alright, Banner of the Horde. Need my letter C's. Get your goddamn flies! There's 2 letter C's, and... well, won't be able to use the E at the same time, but either way. Guess I wouldn't say no to a conjuration tome just for more elephant form. Can I make time striders? Time striders, tell me about yourself. Ah, attribute duration, you say. Need that letter T. That'll be big for us. That'll be big. Alright, you're the reason why this is not safe. And 5 damage is not that scary. 3, 2, 1. That's right, go to sleep. Arcane Warding's wearing off in 1. I kind of just need to pop this off again, unfortunately. Get him, boys. You guys handle that. I'll handle this. Three, 2, 1. Let's go, boys. Finish the job. There's a watcher over there? Poison for a little while? Haha. Just stand outside and let the damage do its thing. Alright, letter T. Letter T would be massive for us. There it is. If Arcane Ward kills a unit, extends its remaining duration by 3. Instead of reflecting the same damage type, the damage type will instead be a type that targets its most vulnerable weak spot. Deals twice as much damage. It's the Great Pumpkin. Heal for half the damage. Oh yeah, now that I'm... So, like, the build of the game, I was in the playtest builds, and now this is the normal build. My bestiary is gonna be empty now. We're refilling the bestiary. I had 1 boss left to go in my bestiary. I'm starting over. That's fine, though. I like that I get to start over. I like it. It's what I wanted. I wanted to start over. Ironhide has the most room for shenanigans. But I'm not in a position to start those shenanigans, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. And I don't think I really need to upgrade or buy a spell right now, so I will save up. Because Demon Form's a little expensive. And And we definitely want demon form. And once I have this letter T, I might start aggressively re-rolling to try and find a tavern. Like, I really want a buddy that we apply this effect to. If I craft it right away, I think we can get the benefit. Alright, broken stopwatch. Then the letter T. Then unfortunately one of my W's. Ooh, congratulations on being able to see. Yeah, 4 turns of stun. That's kind of big, mostly from a setup point of view. Like, ideally, later on, we won't need that anymore. Like, with Demon Form, we could just cast once and just have a bunch of bonus turns where we don't have to worry about nothing. That's a problem. Get him, boys. Go to sleep, Great Pumpkin. What's next? Like, I do want to do a run where we basically just use Stampede form to generate a lot of... What is it called? Hold on. Enchantment, nature... Wait, not enchantment. A lot of invoke savagery value, because Savage Spree and Savage Leap would be a really fun combination here, but that's going to be a different run. This is going to be... We are just transforming ourselves and ideally one companion into a Superman. Boon! Need another letter E. But more importantly, I'm gonna re-roll for a tavern over and over again. A tavern! Oh my god. It's happening. Has a pounce ability to melee attack, 25% chance to... Well, when that unit takes damage, gains 25 resistance to that damage type for 1 turn. Not bad. Blinks randomly. I love the Paladin. I think I'll take the Paladin. Quit it! You know what? I'm letting you guys handle that. I don't want to be down there. Rather try and get around the other side. Go get him, team. What's going on, itty bitty? Oh my god, I hate them so much. This might be a problem. God damn it. They're just permanently frozen. Come on, guys. Like, I liked my starting position, but I no longer like it. I have one medal. I wonder if I can make... I can, in fact. Yeah, I think it's worth it. So now they'll have quick step, which will help them out. Nightmare Flood. More radius. I mean, it already has a radius stat, so I could just do that on my own. Instead, summoning a bunch of buddies would probably help out. Try to overwhelm them. God damn it. Use those shields and that quick step. What if we merely whelm? Oh, we are in a bad position. I just want to be on the other side. Come on, people, use those quick steps. I'm going for the spell points, largely so we can maybe, like, disperse or something. 2 points, and we'll be able to get elephants in useful positions. It's too slippery for quick step. Frozen. Come on, people. Guys? Hey man, I'm applauding the paladin. He's trying his best over there, man. He's holding the line. Go team. am I in the lead? I had a plan for those A's, but let's be serious. We're gonna need more casts. As long as we hold on to our E's. Ow. That helps. That really helps. You thought you were safe in your little corner, didn't you? No more! Oh man, I was getting a little nervous on that one. All right, letter E is the only letter. Another broken stopwatch. Oh my. Is there something else we want to, use broken stopwatch for? That's really the question. Let's think about it. I mean, now that I've crafted Iron Legion's banner, Sonic Shields is actually pretty sweet. That was a painful slog, yeah it was. You get clarity and they don't. Yeah, that's why I was ahead of my Elephant Brigade. So Sonic Shields might be a nice one for that. Obviously, Prism Shattered Sensations is always a good idea. Scribe Breaker's pretty fun. Just berserk everybody in line of sight, that's fun. Thing is, I don't want to wait. Like, I want to land and I want to craft Enchanter's Boon pretty much immediately. So I think I'm just gonna... I mean, waste is a strong word, but I might just land and waste that broken stopwatch. Alright, Paladin. Enjoy your shields. Help me with my Nightmare Aura. Let me get a little closer. And now... why don't we both... He used an ability, that dumb bastard. I didn't consider that he was going to do that. That was pretty much like a guarantee. Yeah, Shield Bash and Blessed Maul. Is there a spell or ability to teleport all your summons around you? Like, have them come with me to a new location, or teleport them away from me? The answer to either is yes. We're going for, like, self-enchantments. And then letting all those self-enchantments also buff our paladin. It's like my paladin. Actually, now all these temporary summons are. They're not temporary anymore, are they? Ooh. They're all valid targets then. In that case, someone's getting arcane warding, someone's getting a nightmare aura, and someone's becoming an elephant. A ghost. The one actual temporary thing turned into an elephant with me. Alright, whatever. The end goal is to have a demon form that does a lot of stuff. Gather them to my position. Maybe not that. So, teleport has group teleport. Also teleports up to 10 allies to locations near the destination. So I guess actually, yeah, that would teleport me, and it would bring allies to the same place. So this kind of does what you're asking for. Scripted Cortex is another nice one. Alright, I think I'm back on Banner of the Horde being my next big thing. But now that we have metal elephants. Lightning Tether. A's and E's. All the M's my heart desires. I think we want that Amplifier Ward and Transmutation Ward. That just sounds good. So first, make sure it does the damage type they're weak to. A and E, I think M's the more important one right now. Spawners are really spread out, huh? Yeah, the unstoppable urge to fidget blue. If I don't have anything, and I have like, I have like issues with anxiety to begin with, which is partially why I stream, because this is wholly focused. Like my brain kind of just falls into this, and if I'm not only focusing on the game, I have chat, so like it keeps me occupied. But if I am not doing this and I'm just sitting around somewhere, like I will peel the skin off my fingers. It can be a problem. Now, I have a lot of different fidget toys lying around. Right? Like, it's nice. Rift Wizard is a fun one to just like, I'm just gonna sink into this for a while. Dude. Nightmare still has 4 more turns. I wish his spells / abilities had tags. Like, he's a metal unit, and I want to believe that Shield Bash and Blessed Maul would be... those would be metal spells, and therefore he would not end his Stampede form. That's not how it works, but there's a part of me that's like, if only, if only. I have a flip knife on my desk. I open and close. Oh no. One day you're gonna circumcise your finger. Try to tunnel vision too hard on builds, often end up dying stupid. Ah, that's my major cause of death in this game. Is like, I know what I want to do, and by golly, I'm gonna do it. How'd I get back all the way back over here? I was over here! That stupid finger flicked me! Shows an Amazon packaging boxes, gotcha. Alright, perfect. He flicked me where I wanted to go. Let's do it, boys. I wanted to be over here so I could start working on the spawners that are left. Nightmare Order for 7 more turns. Guess I'll just keep this asleep. And when my Nightmare Aura wears off, we'll pretty much be all set. There we go. Think of that one Elden Ring giant finger weapon? Yes! The finger mace. Or finger hammer? I forget what it's properly called, but I love that weapon. I'm actually very much looking forward to Sunday, just so I can continue playing Elden Ring. I'm glad we're doing seamless co-op Elden Ring for Sunday Funday. It's a great hammer. Like, what's its name, though? Like, it's like the finger hammer, right? With the giant flick attack. Alright, Lightning Tether is just such a nice one for us. Heard Elden Ring, but you're in the middle of a run still. Yes, yeah, I was talking about how we're doing seamless co-op on Sunday. I wasn't sure. You sent me a message with just a GIF, but I could assume you wanted to play Night Rain. But when I popped in to look at you, you were, you know, in the middle of your Slay the Spire, so I was like, alright. But he probably means later. Do you want me to give you a poke when I'm between runs? Just throw the B in there. Friendly fire on? Yeah. We keep on turning that off and on, off and on. The finger banger. Ah, yes. Of course, of course. Alright, now that we have the tether. I think Banner of the Horde is probably our next, like, just worry about that for a moment. Like, I'm not gonna worry too much about Time Lord staff. Now we're 1 point away from demon form. And obviously, what we want is ultimate form. Soul Hunger's pretty nice. Chaos Summoner. When an enemy is slain by fire, lightning, or physical damage, summon a Chaos Imp at their location. That might be nice. We know we want ultimate form. Demonic royalty could be fun. Gonna finish Mina? Ping you in a couple hours? Would you a run or two? Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah. 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 What other self-enchantment would be fun? We could do Restless Dead. Undead allies explode on death. Always active. Ah, it's called the ring finger. Petrification armor. Aura with Glassify would obviously be pretty strong. Can you remember the controls? Man, the Night Rain controls messed me up so bad for a seamless co-op. I kept on trying to run, and I just like duck, duck, duck. I'm like, come on. We would definitely need Glassify. Would be fun to do rockworms with Glassify, though. Pain Mirror, maybe, as a self-enchantment would be funny. Someone wanted Imp Swarm. That's on the list. Like, we can't have all of them. We just won't have the spell points for it. I mean... Stampede form with slime form? Hold on. Oh my god. Do you think we can do the Dominate build still? Ooh, Dispersion Field would be nice. I love the Time Bomb. Alright, Shy. The Dominate build was a fun one. Alright, we have some plans. I want to save up for Demon Form, though. I'm very curious what happens with Demon Form. Like, what will happen with our companion? Dispersion Fields would only teleport 3 per turn away from us. And we can make it so they're taking damage. But yeah, it might be a little anti-synergistic. Whereas Petrification Aura, as long as we have Glassify, would be wildly strong. Right, what did I want to... I want to charge. I want to craft something. Alright, Banner of the Horde, just let her see. Kind of went off on a tangent there. Don't mind if I do. Give the enemies a fighting chance. What to duplicate? Enchantment Staff is pretty nice. If we duplicate this, that's 8 turns of stun, I assume. This would be pretty nice. They would have, what, 4 shields and 20 turns of quick step. And it's another number of summons. Stun doesn't stack in that case. That's disappointing. the shields and the quick step, though. That's a lot of horrible eyeballs. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to put in here. Sonic shielding, obviously. I mean, my god. We'll be able to do that at the end of this floor. I think I want to be down here and deal with these problems first. Yeah, as long as I pick this up and this up, I can make Sonic shielding, and I can duplicate Sonic shielding. Fine, I'm down here. Little shield guys look so tired, yeah. I understand them. On a deep level, I get them. They are me. Get 'em, boys! You know what? They take the damage type they're weak to, and they get twice as much damage dealt to them. I too did not get very much sleep last night, I feel you. Yeah, he's not earning any love from me by just constantly being like, nah, I don't want to be a cool elephant man. Again, I chose him because he has the metal tag, and I assumed his abilities would have the metal tag, so he wouldn't un-elephant form, but alas. Just because he has those tags doesn't mean his abilities have those tags, I suppose. He ran away? Kick his ass! Kick his eyeball ass! Alright, double sonic shields. Let's look ahead first, because if we find, you know, mithril ore, obviously I want to put mithril ore in there. But duplicating it would also be pretty nice. Bow, 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 bow. There's the C I need. I'm willing to be a little greedy here if we can. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! All right, well, let's go ahead and do Iron Legion's banner, because that's just good. Yeah, Opportunity Drive was saying, like, he just told Coops, like, just draw, like, weird, silly stuff, whatever you want to make, and we'll figure it out. And I think that's a great energy brought to the experience. The fact that I like it will re-roll just in case we get mithril ore, and then we got it. Oh my god. What a blessed run. Technically, this is my first run. Seeing as how this is a new build in the game, and I haven't played this build yet. I'm gonna win my first Rift Wizard run. First time I've ever played it. Yes, mithril ore, thank you very much. Technically. Yeah, 20 damage whenever they break one of our shields. This man alone is going to be generating shields every turn. Because of the spell, he has arcane warding on him. Energy shrines. Can't remember how long it took me to win my first Rifters of Blood. My man, I wish you wouldn't... You know what, it's okay. Once Nightmare Aura wears off, we get new targets that are less likely to do it. Stampede form wears off in 2, 1. Go to sleep. And now... let's beat this statue up. Yeah. Lightning elephants? I mean, we kind of already have that. They are shooting out lightning tethers. Alright, we need a letter C. And also, yes, it is definitely demon time. So we need to save up for ultimate form, and then after that we'll probably look for another self-targeting enchantment. I wonder how it does ultimate form. Demon form, first cast your other self-targeted enchantment spells. If it goes top to bottom, that's a problem. I don't know if Opportunity Drive is here and can hear me. Top to bottom? Alright. We're gonna want to rearrange these then. Arcane Warding is 1, Nightmare Aura is 2, and then Stampede form. That way we don't unstampede form. Alright, there's the C I'm looking for. Wow, this is gonna suck, but will also be kind of interesting. One, 2, 3. Oh, because I landed on the thing, we turned that into one. All right. Works for me. Hey, move me around, see if I care. There were a lot of elephants. Not so much these days. One. I'm gonna pop my Nightmare Aura early just so I have new targets. Because the Paladin, not the best target for it. Rather get like a bird. Plus, his Nightmare Aura should keep going, right? Yep. For 21 more turns. Come for you, statue. What would be the ideal elephant form friendly target? Like, what's the best Enchanter's Boon target for Stampede form? We need something that doesn't have any abilities. But, like, everything has abilities, right? Even an ogre, like, their attack counts as an attack. It counts as an ability. It would need to be something that we could replace its, like, ability with a spell that would control the tag. Need complete tag control. Thing is, this guy has the metal tag, but his abilities don't count as metal spells, so he interrupts his own thing. His Shield Bash and his Blessed Maul are tagless, I think. Yeah, if we were to do dragon, just any one dragon would do. We can control its breath ability by taking a specific spell, and we can control its claw ability by taking the claw spell. It's just a question, can we get the right tags on there? Kind of curious now. So Dragon Claw, serrated, that adds the metal tag, so that solves that problem. And then last 15 turns or until you cast a non-nature spell, but if we have the metal one, you can cast metal spells without ending. Thank you, name here, for subscribing on YouTube. Fire's probably the easier one, because Fireball already has the fire tag. Except they don't use Fireball, do they? That's the problem. The Fire Drake gets the Arcane tag and casts Blaze Rip. But Blaze Rip still has the fire tag on it, right? That would still work. That would still work. So yeah, I think the ideal target is one fire dragon with the claw upgrade and the mage upgrade. A little pricey, but doable. Doable. And at that point, probably wouldn't lose Stampede form. So we have on our wish list right now just the one. I want Boreal Armor because it does damage when we lose shields. And we're kind of like specking into that experience a little bit. We're doing 21 minion damage. Duration 23 turns, 11 turns. More duration, I guess. So yeah, Time Lord Staff is good. You selling supplements? Listen, with my supplements, you can maintain your demon form for an extended period of time. Would you like to keep your nightmare aura going for upwards of 23 turns? What woman wouldn't be satisfied with 23 turns of nightmare aura? You need Shake the Box's shaken supplements. It'll change your life, I'm telling you. Do not consult the FDA about any of the things I'm saying. Leave them out of it. True permanence on permanence, yeah. Yeah, this is new for Rift Wizard 3 Arcane Warding. If your run lasts longer than 4 hours, seek medical attention. Wait. Why was... Oh, I need one more tag, don't I? Yeah, we still have an empty asterisk. Got a little excited. Move out, team! Boo, boo, doo, boo, doo, boo. Just throw it in there. Yeah. We could probably get, like, other damage types on my elephants. Questionable pills with rhino on them that you get from the gas station. Probably poison you. Sounds like anything that huckster that got kicked out of his own news program that the Onion bought would be pushing, right? I'm gonna trigger Nightmare Aura only like 3 turns early. Going on, gentlemen. Yeah. Ate some dinner, relaxing, nice. Doing all right. He's the man that would say, "They're turning the frickin' frogs gay." Yeah, that man. I can't remember. Alex Jones. Alex Jones. And now, His former website is run by Tim Heidecker of Tim and Eric Working with the Onion, which is just very good. Very good. Very funny. A++. One wizard and one paladin turns into an army of elephants and birds. Wildest idea you've had for a stream that you've executed or otherwise scrapped. Chronomancy, huh? Every 3 turns? I mean, unlimited stampede form. We already don't cast it very often. Unlimited demon form would make even more sense, probably. Like, we don't need to cast that every turn, and it lasts for 15. So yeah, like, unlimited demon form. Once every 7 turns we can cast it again? That sounds great. I think we chronomancy the heck out of that. Yeah. That just sounds like smart rifting to me. Oh no. I just need to make it onto that shrine. Ultimate form. Unlimited demon form is equal to unlimited all chaos spells. Heck yeah. Vicky, thank you for joining me on the YouTube. I can't walk up. These guys are blocking me. Interesting. Unfortunately, he doesn't get all of my other self-enchantments. I guess it does say... Boop, boop, boop. Casting demon form first, cast your other self-targeted enchantment spells. I thought he would also get them thanks to our Enchanter's Boon. Alas. I mean, it's still nice giving him, you know, flying and everything. Just a casual demon elephant, you know how it is. Oh, living armor. So frustrating. God damn it. I'm afraid of being over a pit when this wears off. Where's my paladin? Is he dead already? No, he's over here. I'm gonna self-cast a few things. Oh boy. Ow! I gotta remember that these guys are brutal that way. That just return damage thing. 66 health. I'm blocking 3 of the pings per turn. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of the living armor lying around. Tea or lemonade? Probably tea. Like tea, I could put lemon in and make a kind of lemon-80. One of the top causes of unexpected deaths. Like you read him like, oh, 1 arcane damage. How bad could it? It really racks up. If I can collect a few components, I might be able to craft something to help us out here. Like, I'm not even doing the damage. Leave me alone. Maybe. I might be lightly muted. But yeah, the only rule for this run, which I agree is kind of funny, is it has to be a self-targeting enchantment. Purity is probably a good idea as far as self-targeting enchantments go. Permanence would definitely have a good spot here. Wait a minute. I know something I need to look up in the old equipment list. Dispersion fields. Mystic power. All spells and equipment gain 7 damage. Mystic power's not a bad idea. Talk about purity and depravity. Well, we'll take a look. Slime form could be a funny one. So we still kind of want to do, like, our arcane warding and nightmare aura as self-targeting. That way we can give them to our paladin first. Then demon form, so we can get our stampede form. And he can get demon form, and then we just don't worry about him getting the elephants because he already doesn't use the elephants anyway. Purity. So depravity. When purity ends, gain depravity for 6 turns. Depravity causes you to pay 1 HP when a unit dies to gain +1 damage to all spells and equipment while it lasts. I'll definitely check out the mod scene. We'll also be doing that for 2. 2 is currently in the beta branch. 2 has workshop support. And I was thinking about jumping into there and trying them out, but I think I'm just going to wait for that to hit the main branch. And I think that'll work out pretty well. So obviously Ion Tentacles is... That's the big one, right? Like, that's the... We add something that does proper damage to the experience. Or even Fey Haunts. Our elephants are dealing plenty of lightning damage. We're doing arcane damage. But Purity would be nice just so we don't have to worry about being feared. We could add Aura of Purity, which would be pretty fun. Yeah, I think I like Purity. Probably looking at Ion Tentacles. And we were just talking about... Yeah, Mystic Power could be fun. +2 radius to all spells and equipment. Ooh. Yeah, we have some good ideas coming up for our next self-targeting thing. So we're done there, done there. We can still get a second upgrade on our Stampede form. Probably Loyalty. Pachyderm allies ability. We could also just give them Stunning. Permanence would be nice, though. Anyway, unlimited demon form. It's forever. More you dislike it? See, I rather enjoyed Backrooms, but I enjoy, I can't remember what the term is. Most, generally speaking, Western movies follow a very standard act structure, a 3-act structure, right? The hero's journey kind of fits very nicely into the 3-act structure. There is a 4-act structure. It's a Japanese story structure that has 4 acts instead of 3. And the Backrooms falls into that one. Like, it doesn't follow the 3-act structure, it follows a 4-act structure. And those are stories less about, like, a character having a satisfying arc and a conclusion, and more about vibes. Like, it's an experience. Like, it's a story where there's setup, development, a conclusion, and then an aftermath. Like, it kind of just is about witnessing a moment. Yes, thank you. That is the 4-act structure I am talking about. According to Giggle, good old Giggle. Yeah, a telling of events. So I like the Backrooms because the Backrooms wasn't a movie about explaining the Backrooms. It wasn't a story about the Backrooms. It was just a story about 2 characters finding the Backrooms and what happens when they're in there. Like, I just wanted to experience a moment in a weird place, and that's what I got. So I like the Backrooms. If you're looking for, like, a nice structured experience, we're not so much gonna get that. But the characters, I enjoyed them. They worked well in this setting. And I like that they had no interest in explaining anything. I need E's, L's, and M's. I could probably reroll for the hope of getting some more E's in one. There we go. It's only the one E, though. E-E-L-L-M-M. Yeah. Like, it's honestly more prevalent outside of Western storytelling. Oh, The Lighthouse is great. Bigger fan of The Lighthouse. I think of them as very different movies, though. But I love The Lighthouse. I like everything that director's done. But I can also see folks not liking The Backrooms. That's fine, too. I'm not gonna be like, you're wrong! The Backrooms definitely struck me as an A24 movie. A24, their sweet spot is finding movies that normally would have a lot of trouble getting funding and funding those movies. They're almost always a bit weird, a bit outside the norm. I like A24. I have high hopes for the Elden Ring movie. A24 and a director I like? Hell yeah. Alex Garland, I've enjoyed a lot of his movies. And he, long before Elden Ring was a movie, he talked openly about how much he likes the Dark Souls and the Elden Ring experiences. So, high hopes there, high hopes. Not a chance. There's never been a good game-based movie. What if I told you there has been a good video game adaptation movie? It's happened. It just didn't happen in America. In fact, there is a movie that is better than the game it's adapting. But no one knows about it because it didn't happen here in the States. The Mario movie's right there. Yui Ball's not a good one. So, I haven't played. I'm also with you. Before I keep going, Jarl says, I thought Silent Hill is pretty decent. I like the first Silent Hill movie. The sequel is hot garbage, but the first movie, I enjoyed. I wouldn't say it's like amazing, but it's good. I like it. Brian says the Prince of Persia movie wasn't bad. I don't agree with you, Brian, but again, I don't poo-poo other people's opinions. If you liked it, I'm glad you liked it. As for the movie I'm going on here with, I'm building up to, is I have not played Station 8, which is kind of a Backrooms-esque, like, you're in a weird place, figure it out puzzle game. There's a Japanese adaptation of Station 8 that is better than the game is. It just... no one knows about it because it's a Japanese movie. I don't think it's had a American release yet. I was shocked to find out about it. Get him! Double Dragon movie has an F cinema score. Yeah. Parasite's a great movie. I mean, I like So Bad They're Good video game movies, which I do think Double Dragons qualifies for. That's just a silly good time. Would Iron Lung count? I imagine Iron Lung would count. I haven't seen that yet, and nor have I played the game. But I do think we're on the turning point here for video games don't have good adaptations, because the Fallout TV show, I really like the Fallout TV show. Detective Pikachu was a good one. I do think it's one of those movies you have to go, it was good for a children's movie. Rampage, that's true. Rampage was fun. We could try and put together a screening of Iron Rung. Iron Lung. 12 more turns of Nightmare Aura. That's right, Demon Form will just auto-trigger it. Can't move. Alright, let's try and get into that upper corner. What I'm getting is the less actual stories in the game, the better the film will be. I mean, it's tricky because we're talking about adaptations, right? You could argue that the new Super Mario movies are good adaptations in the sense that, like, there's no story to adapt in a Mario game. So, like, the movie succeeds by virtue of it having Mario and making references, but that doesn't make it a good movie, you know? And then you get to the other tricky part, which is how one-to-one do you want your adaptation to be? Yeah, he's crushing turts. Like, it could be kind of boring. Kind of boring to make a one-to-one adaptation. Yeah, like, I think Elden Ring has a lot of potential because most of the story is completely separated from, like, your character. Like, your character is in a world, a whole thing happens, and now you are just trying to make sense of it and go on your journey, whatever that journey may be. So, like, this is like when an anime is adapting a visual novel. It could choose its own route to adapt here. You make Vike your main character of an Elden Ring movie. Done. It's a good movie. There you go. Is my paladin alive? Yeah, there he is. He's doing fine. There's just so many skeletons. I'm gonna go down and take care of that stupid spawner. Lovely Bones. Everyone else hated? I thought the Lovely Bones did pretty well, didn't it? It was adapting a fairly popular book. Although maybe that's the thing, like, people get really touchy about book adaptations. The Sleepy Bones. Books are always better. It's usually the case. Manually cast this so someone else gets it out there. This level doesn't have enough ground is our main problem. For these kind of situations, Chaos Links would do well. Anything to just re-deal damage. Because they're just splitting, it's just taking a while. And it's all like one by one pathways, so we can't really overwhelm with elephants. Treasure Planet? Was Treasure Planet adapting a video game? Where are my elephants at? I don't have room for my elephants to spawn on this level. Right. We're just talking about adaptations in general. That's fair. I mean, if we're gonna talk about adaptations, we need to talk about the worst book adaptation of all time. World War Z. Makes me sad that that's what we got from World War Z. Like, you could have made that movie and just called it something else, and I wouldn't be angry. Like, I would enjoy it for what it was. But talk about an adaptation that has nothing to do with the book. God damn. Lord of the Rings movies and books are both very good in different ways. I agree with you. Unlike, like, World War Z, the movie, has nothing to do with the book at all. Outside of, like, one character's name and perhaps a couple of the settings, nothing. It makes me so sad. Unlike the fucking Hobbit. Oh, yeah, fair. Might just go heavyweights. It's kind of a nice cheap upgrade for us. Because we have unlimited casts of the thing. Don't worry, Cthulhu, we are having new movies that will tell us those moments. I know you're excited. Yeah, the Hobbit movies have a interesting backstory to them as well, where it's like, we're gonna let we're gonna let Guillermo del Toro make a Hobbit movie. It'll just be one Hobbit movie. And then they're like, all right, Guillermo, we actually want you to make 2 movies? And also, this is the timeline? And Guillermo del Toro was like, no. And so they took out a gun, went to Peter Jackson's house, put it to the back of his head and said, 3 movies, sir. Remember, we let you make... We let you make that not Godzilla, we let you make that King Kong movie. You owe us. And thus, we ended up with, three goddamn Hobbit movies. The Hunt for Gollum, yep. Anamiki is not something I want to fight with this build. Slob it. Medusa. That's a bit of a rough floor, too. Get to work, everyone. I wish I could adjust the time on some of my enchantments. Nightmare has a few more turns. But again, I kind of like the idea of just manually casting it again anyway. That way he can proc his. Then I could stampede for him and get someone else. Alas, it never lasts with them. Interesting. Stampede form will interrupt. Wait, demon form didn't interrupt my stampede form, but it took away my elephants. Like, it's still listed here, but my elephants despawned. Did we find a new very specific edge case bug for demon form? Oh, you're right. We do have one elephant. Weird. It recasted, so it took them away and made one new one, but the empty spaces weren't reoccupied. I see what happened. Good eyes. I didn't even notice this guy. It's because these were technically occupied at the time of casting, I guess. If you're in a movie, and if you and the director and writer allowed you to choose to be the hero or villain, which would you be? For a movie, I would choose to be the villain. That's the where the fun is. Yeah, like demon form doesn't have the metal or nature tag. Pa-pa-da, pa-pa-da, pa-pa-da. Go to sleep. Yep, I'm thinking Psychopomp staff is on my list. Well, I guess it's not on my list yet, but it will be. Straight the demon form or stampede form first? Let's stampede first. We'll demon form it after we're running low. Make a little space over here. Let's go, Medusa. Oh, someone grab me. Let me step on Medusa. Finally. Get him, elephants! Yeah. Yeah, most of the time, people that play villains are fun. You're close to a staff of H Revenge. Holy Vengeance staff? What I should grab is shielded minions. That way these guys show up with shields. All of my elephants get shields because they're metal. But a lot of wasted potential surrounding sonic shielding if these guys don't have shields. Ba 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 da ba ba. Psychopomp. Mastodon. Feels crazy to be at Realm 17 with just these spells. They're good spells, though. Don't forget this. All of this is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. If it were this with none of this, no, we'd be in trouble. Amulet of Emerald Flame's not a bad idea. Yeah, I do want shielded minions. I feel like our duration is fine. That's true. Achievements are in there. They don't have pictures yet, but they're in there. I definitely think North Pole would be funny. Just auto having everyone magnetized would be a good time.
Hello.
What's going on? Said no one. Oh, there are pictures? In that case, I want to see them. I want to see those pictures. We could learn magnetize, because if we're going to auto-cast it, but I kind of like the idea of only having self-enchantments on my bar. Other than the craftable artifacts, new spells, art, new skill, well, there's no skills, it's all craftable equipment that occupies the skill space. But other than the craftable artifacts, new spells, new art, new music, what are the other major differences? I mean, those are the big boys. You can have 2 upgrades per spell. The new shrines are insane and fairly rare, but when you find them, my goodness, do they change things for you. Can I do shielded minions right now? I don't think I can, because I don't have any enchantments. Arcane, I don't have any arcane stuff. Yeah, just an A and a C. A and C. The scale of the map is much smaller, and all the sprites are much larger, so the battlefield is much more intimate. No A's and no C's. I still need my L's as well. God damn it. Come on, game. This will be an interesting floor for us. Word of death, litany of curses. We're gonna have to do a Necronomicon run too at some point. Yeah, unlimited word of chaos is possible thanks to our demon form. But it's not a self-targeting enchantment, and therefore I don't want it. I was just curious about were there any hidden spells in the equipment that would count as enchantments for our self-targeting purposes. I think we'll grab Ion Tentacles next. I think that's a nice one. Or Purity. Purity mostly because we do have Luminous Threads on the next floor. Rain of Thunderbolts could become a cell. Oh, wait. We forgot to do the most important search here. Just add... No, adds the enchantment tag. Psychic Seedling. And then Rain of Thunderbolts. Instead of channeling this spell, when you cast it, you get a buff for 12 turns, which causes it to affect the trigger as though you had channeled it at the end of each turn. Oh, oh, and now we can do it via shift enchantment? Ah, okay. Boop. There, gains enchantment. Ah, very nice. Yeah, Luminous Threads is gonna be a nice one. Ooh. Alright, hold on, I gotta use the restroom. That's right, I do have 6 spell points. Question is, do I want to craft with Luminous Threads, and therefore we want our holy thing first? I think I'd rather get something that's going to help us do damage, so I think I do want... do want to get that nice Arcane Lightning enchantment spell. Flying's scary, man. Every time I end up over a pit, I'm just like, oh god. Oh, I'm over here now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, gnats are annoying. I also dislike gnats. Ion Tentacles. Have we upped number of targets very much yet? Not yet. We want number of targets. There we go. Make sure Stampede form's the last one. Oh, yeah. Coming through. We need a sprite, yeah, for demon form, stampede form, right? crush them beneath my giant elephant feet. They mean nothing to me. Who's left alive? Boop-a-doop boop. Ion tentacles. First half of the duration, number of tentacles increased by 1. You'd be a good voice actor for a CNC game. Command & Conquer? Well, thank you. So far, I've only voice acted in one pornographic video game. But if you want me to voice your video game, you let me know. I would love to. We just need to convince Opportunity Drive to let me read the intro for the game out loud. So coordination. Deal the damage type the target is least resistant to between arcane and lightning. That's probably just a smart grab. Heals you. Ion tentacles damage increased by 1 each turn for the first half of the duration, then decrease. We want growing power, I believe. Seems like a good idea. Boo ba boo. 2 A's and a D. And what else do I need? Arcane Shield. No, we need Magic Minion Shield. So an A and a C. A, C. Armored Core. Armored Core. Obviously, I'm going here. I mean, come on. Arcane Warding has gotten every one of its upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 5. Where am I? Can't wait for Kojima to come out with a legally distinct Metal Gear. What was the name of that game that he's making that is kind of his legally distinct Metal Gear? Has a name, obviously. Can't remember. The horror game we already have a trailer for, and he announced the one that's like the tactical military type game, which would be the Metal Gear alike. Praying his horror game does get hoarded by PlayStation? I don't know if it has an agreement or not. As long as it's not on the goddamn Switch 2. The fact that Duskbloods is gonna be locked on the Switch 2 makes me sad. As a also poor person, yes. That is the trouble of it. ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da. Need. I keep on forgetting what I need. Have you considered Dustbloods? Like, I want to play Dustbloods. I wanna. But that's such a hefty price tag for one game. Like, Nintendo's actually been helping me out because it'd be rough if they're like, and introducing a brand new Mario game, but instead they've been like, we're remaking a bunch of stuff. It's like, I'm largely immune. Like, I will enjoy a remake. I'll play a remake, but it's not the kind of thing that's gonna, like, break me and, like, make me get something. So it's like, we're remaking Ocarina of Time. Like, cool. I'm not gonna buy a console for it. Whereas if they have, like, a brand new Mario and a brand new Zelda, that would be like, ooh, that's gonna hurt me in my soul not being able to play that. One letter C. A new Star Fox might tempt you, but instead we're getting a remake of a Star Fox. Duplication Shrine. Alright, you know what I like, game. I could duplicate my Sonic shields. You want Star Fox 64 more plot? No, no. Oh, I think I do. Yeah, I have a PlayStation 5, but it has a disc drive, thank you very much. I wasn't gonna fucking buy a console that I can't put a CD inside of. Like, rendering most of my old PlayStation 4 library inoperable. No, thank you. I mean, a duplication shrine is just really tempting. An enemy takes arcane damage, 40% chance to be afflicted with sleep. Talking hat's kind of fun, but we don't necessarily need a talking hat. Staff of Heaven's Vengeance makes a lot of sense right now. Oh, so many of my H's are attached to things with ease. I don't need to craft the luminous threads into anything. Like, I generate so many shields just by virtue of being alive. So Staff of Heaven's Vengeance would be real smart. We also spawn in a lot of stuff. Can't afford any sensors. Alas, we can't afford either of the sensors. But Heaven's Vengeance, like, it makes perfect sense. We generate a lot of garbage across the map. So, that H is fine. We will sadly say goodbye to our luminous threads. Ugh, this wounds me. Yeah, drop near for those rings is good. that's what drop near is. Yeah, the gold rings. Well, it's heaven vengeance first. I'm just gonna eat so many of the E's I've been working toward. Number of targets would be a nice one. Boo, 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 boo. Kind of into multi-mancy. Just get number of targets cranked up on here. Would be nice to get the damage up, though. Maybe I save. But doubling up on this doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. Just wait for those nightmare auras to wear off, then you're all gonna be touching holy. Kill the worm! I'm adding purity to my list. Oh yeah, the demo ends at the end of 19. Oh, poo-poos on your elephants. Yeah, it wasn't great for us. He's being a mean man. Those worm shamblers are rough for us. Did he? No, my buddy's right there. Nightmare Aura still has plenty of time. Purity's gonna run out soon. Someone please time that man out. But only because they want to be. Guess I'm over here now. Oh, sweet God, no. Not over the pit. Ooh. So many different timeouts. I didn't get confused. Hello, Moon Man. Good Lord. Really is a rain of worms over here. Is that worm mage still alive? That bastard. I would like to kill him. Trying to take out some of the other wizards. Are you making new worm wizards? That's not a thing you can do, right?
Hello there.
Is the hideous gang of friends from the swamp now updated to include this monster? I thought it was just frog mages. Oh, you're a mean man. How's it going, Sasau? Woof. Just keeps on making more and more friends for himself. Let's see, Stampede form has 2 more. I no longer have a buddy. Yes, Raccoon is a lot of fun. This is a lot of stuff. Never did make that Psycho Pop wand. And I don't think I can. It'd be really helpful if I could. I can get the A I need. I don't think I can get the D I need down here. Alas, not. To make it a little less chaotic for you, the only thing you need to know is that everything on this screen is trying to kill me. And I am the blue elephant. Every once in a while I make little buddies. These are the only 2 little buddies left right now. I'll turn one of them into a demon. If you see a little smiley face in the corner of their little picture, then you know they're working for me. I have a few friends right now. This is the second to last level, so like this is endgame content. Endgame chaos. This boss has gotten a serious buff. A serious buff. I'm gonna try just focus down killing Pope here. As long as every few turns we'll re-up demon form, which will re-up purity. I will keep most of my shields and my resistance. We regenerate some things to do holy damage with. I keep most things around me asleep. That health drain is a real bummer. No, 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 no. Like, this seems like we're going to lose, but I think I might be all right. If we can deal with Pope, might be able to turn this around. Yep. There are so many worm wizards here. Like, Sin Eater would be nice, but isn't going to do much for us right now. Tentacles, coordination's the best we could do, but upgraded. Need some stuff, upgraded. Can't afford, but there are other upgrades. Like, at the moment, we are whittling his health down. It's just a matter of, can we win after he's dead? I have plenty of resist. So I'm not taking any physical, I'm not taking any dark, I'm not taking any lightning, I'm not taking any fire. With purity, we don't have to worry about poison or life drain. So just every 7 turns, I will just re-demon form to re-up all of my defenses. Keep myself immune to most debuffs. And once he's gone, we could focus down the remaining problems. Going on, Frog? Oh my god. Yeah, like now we just try and pick off all the other problems on the map. Every time they remove a shield, I do damage. We just have to, like, slowly expand our sphere of influence, everybody. I'm keeping everyone asleep. I hope we can worm our way out of this one. Like, the flies up there are great. Like, I would love to just replace most problems with those flies. I'm just gonna focus on worm wizards first. That's one less worm wizard. Let's get rid of that druid down there. Or geomancer. Toad priest. Let's get rid of the toad priest, and then there are 3 more worm wizards. Once they're dead, it's just gonna be bundles of worms, flies, and fly traps. And like a few errata that we don't really need to worry about. I would love to craft links, but if I can get my Psychopomp staff on for the final fight, that would be better. Worm sausage? I give it 4 out of 5 Ruffalos. Even need the charge regen? Oh, I don't care about the charge regen. Psychopomp is all about the damage. Like, we put a lot of people to sleep. All those Z's around me. Re-deals damage dealt by you and your allies to sleeping enemies. So basically, everyone with the sleepy thing would be pain linked. I love that we have the possibility to have unlimited chaos spells. It's like, nah. No chaos spells at all. Only self-targeting enchantments. Thanks to the flies, it doesn't look like we're making progress, but we are, in fact, making great progress here. Get some of my own elephants on the problem. Coming for you, fly traps. Do I have a nightmare aura on? 6 more turns. Three. 2. Alright, now it's just mop up. It's just worms. The ones that have eyes are the bigger problem. I want to take them out. Coming for your eyeballs. Nine more turns of Nightmare Aura. I love how grim that level looks, and at no point was I really that bad off. That was like an easy level to start feeling despair over. I don't want to interrupt my other elephants. They're doing good work out there. And I do have 76 turns of demon form. Just squishing worms. Sure do hope there's a letter C in Mordred's level. Yeah, get him, boys! Okay. I'm gonna re-roll. Oh, I hate this even more. Is there anywhere I can start where this doesn't fuck us up right away? Glacial turtles are my arch enemies. There's nowhere I can go where I'm not in their bubble. Actually, there's one tile. Well, you know what? Purity will stop me from having debuffs. Purity will keep us safe from being frozen. I'm just thinking about... Yeah, hopefully once he shuffles a level, we'll be alright. Might make drop near. And if I grab this right away, we can get that Psycho Pump online. And then the first thing we do, I think, is because this is each turn, radius freeze. Actually, if I start with Purity, he can't be frozen now. Yeah. Oh, that Psycho Pump is really gonna work out. Yeah. I'm kind of gonna farm a little bit. Man. Well, there I am. I do need ease, but all those spell points look delectable over here. Let me go over there. Duplication shrine. Out of my way. Screw the spell points. Excuse me, sir. If you would move, I'd be much obliged. He's not gonna move. He's standing on top of what I desire. I want to duplicate. There's only one solution that doesn't break my self-enchantments only rule. I do what I have to. Hmm. A lot of good choices here. When you or one of your living allies take damage from an enemy, 39 holy damage. If we duplicate Dropnir, these two keep on scaling up quite a bit. Double Dropnir. Don't mind me, I'm just picking up stuff off the floor. Hoping to see a letter C show up. We'll get some spell points for now. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Yeah, demon form. Gain 100 dark, 50 physical, 50 fire, and 50 lightning. And then stampede form also grants 50 physical. Purities are debuff resistance. Something else is giving me. Oh, some of my equipment. Iron Eyes, I could make even more resistance happen, but I'm already... Physical's done, fire's done, lightning's done. Dark is done. We could add a little arcane to our life. Also grants them shield. Alright. I'm just like looking for like, what else do I want to throw on myself here? Honestly, might take Iron Ice. The more I could just plop on myself, the better. There's never a bad time to win more. Never. Come on, just give me that letter C, man. This is a run where I have 0 spells that I could target things with. Purely self-targeting only. Makes getting around a little hard, but whatever. Oh, my buddy died. Why the fuck won't this demon elephant die? What the shit's going on? You know what? If I can make it to 9 spell points, I could just get a bunch of new friends. While I wait for the fabled letter C to drop. You bastard! Damn you! Damn you! Stop corrupting the land. Try and use that. No C's yet. It's a lot of statues, though. Kind of want to try and prevent his healing. Almost up to 9. I just need an L and a U. An L and a U. If I see those drop, I'm grabbing them. Is that another duplication shrine? All right. Gotta get that duplication shrine. Damn it. Jerks. All right, elephants. Let's do this thing. I'll continue my quest to have more spell points. Yeah, we're not killing Mordred in like 1 or 2 turns, which means we get to revel in his various abilities. H, E... Still need an L and a U. Come on, Morty, help me out. Morty! Morty! Morty, I need an L! I need an L, Morty! Come on! Like, eventually he'll produce an L and he'll orchestrate his own demise. Like, are there demons around? Yeah, there is at least one demon. There was more than just one demon. I now have many new friends.
Hello there.
He's friend now. Like, I'm just kind of ignoring Mordred and collecting all the things he's making as we go. Like, he's slowly dying. It'll go a lot faster if I poison him. But I refuse to learn anything that is not self-targeting enchantment. But I will craft something. You made new demons, Mordred? Oh, you shouldn't have. They'll all work for me soon. That's a letter C. That's a letter C. Come on. Alright, L and U are still necessary. L and U. Sooner or later, he's gonna mess up and make an L and a U. So we want to not use R, E, or N. Damn it. I would use my N. Alright, I won't do that until I pick up our replacement N. Which was on the floor earlier, frustratingly enough. I don't care how he feels about it, it's happening to him no matter what. That's Mordred's final form right there. Every time he corrupts the ground, it's like, check and see. No, not yet. Oh, he jamming. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, what'd you make? What'd you make? Nothing? You disgust me, Mordred. What are you? Come on, dude. You know what I want, Mordred. You know what I want. I'll just take a letter N if you could make me a letter N now. Come on. Do it for your old buddy. We've known each other for 3 games now. Hook me up, bro. That's a different letter C. But no L yet. Or N's. Either way, I'll take it. No, I won't. He already got rid of it. Calm down, Mordred. What's our holy damage like at this point? Oh, you know, just 231. And we have 2 of them, so, well, 462 damage if you hurt one of my minions. Is there something else we can make? Enemies adjacent to your living allies are poisoned for 12 turns. That could be the solution to our problem. Like, I would love to make the Nurgle item here everyone's favorite Chaos Demon, but if we relinquish that letter N and just make poison happen right now, it'll be a lot faster. Yeah, eventually he'll be weak to holy and just get obliterated. There we go. He will no longer be healing. I will continue my quest, though. Boop-a-doop-a-doo-doo. Pee-pee-pee-pee-poo-poo. Yeah? There, have more elephants. Why can't I take a step here? What's wrong with my character? Double spell points, don't mind if I do. A lot of stuff on the ground here. New demons to have joined my team, you bastard. Maybe swap places. How many turns does he poison for? We should probably try and get back over there. 10 more turns. Are you a demon giant turtle? I hope you are. Hell yeah, you are. In 3 more turns, you're gonna be on my team. Sorry, those are cool spells, but I don't take things I have to target with. Alright, I see a lot of new demons who want to work for me. Pleasure to have you on the team. I feel bad for Morsher at this point. Alright. He's not currently frozen. I would like to, make him... Sorry, not frozen. Poisoned. I would like him to be poisoned. That'll do it. grab this item. Just disrespecting him now. Hell yeah, I am. Mordred's dying a death of 1,000 cuts. Oh, Fallen Angel. Be nice to have you on my team. Welcome aboard, buddy. Going on, Ash? This is the most disrespectful I've been toward Mordred ever. I hope you hurt one of my team on this turn, because you'll just die if you do. Holy Fire Seraph is a great spell. Good offense, good defense. Conjuration means you split aggro. A fine choice, Ash. I am doing a run right now where I have 0 spells that are capable of targeting enemies. All of my spells are target myself. It's a self-enchantment run right now. It's gotten a little silly. Only a little silly. Oh, he must have been weak to holy that turn. He still had plenty of health, but that's not gonna help him. Let's see, how much damage? He would have taken 622 damage if he hurt any one of our elephants. Well, that was a fun run. That was a very funny run, yeah. We had 0 spells that we could target with. We just had to cast on ourselves and, like, hope it worked out in the end. Elephant out of 10. The Dark Wizard is slain. His beasts have been broken and made tame. The beauty of Avalon will be built again. Your soul is ready to sleep and dream once more. Mordred, meanwhile, will be having fitful nightmares because he's a little bitch. We had exactly the right number of equipments to match up with the number of lines in our spells. Well, that was very fun. I don't even remember casting Seal Fate. Blink is always a good idea. Blink's like my favorite spell. Oh yeah, Sonic Shields. Let's take a look at the damage we put out there. 51,000 damage from Staff of Vengeance. 34,000 from Sonic Shields. 17,000 from whatever Life Vortex is. Elephants and Ion Tentacles dragging in the back there. Oh, that was Mordred healing himself by sucking the life out of everybody. I cast Pain Mirror at one point too. So we bum rushed a couple of spells to take Stampede form to start, which was enough to clear out a couple of floors. Then Nightmare Aura comes in. And then we added Arcane Warding. Pachyderm and Nightmare Aura are going to be like the big leaders in damage for a while, I imagine. Ice Belcher did most of the damage on that floor. Yeah, Pachyderm, we get our Paladin. Pachyderm, Fiery Tormentor. Pachyderm. Not a lot of damage from Arcane Warding, despite the upgrade. Demon Form shows up. Sonic Shields doing most of the damage, along with our Pachyderms, Nightmare Aura. Yep, Sonic Shields. We did make a copy of it later on, right? A surprisingly strong run, given that we're just kind of existing. By virtue of us being there, other stuff dies, which is funny. And Morty.